Okay, I'll try again. Good evening. My name is John. This is my partner, my dad, Mark, and we are John's Greatest Sock, and our mission is Spring Happiness. This is a show about a spring happiness show. Welcome to America World.
Welcome to America?
Yeah.
Really? What are you, like the Statue of Liberty? You're going to stand in the harbor?
I was
Welcome to America. Well, yes, it's not really welcome to America. It's welcome to our Spreading Happiness show.
Yeah,
You're going to bring a little joy out to folks.
Little joy.
You're going to share, make people smile.
Yes, I get happy and joy.
So we're going to banter a little bit, tell some jokes, and it's
jokes,
football season. So
yeah.
what's that mean? What are we going to make?
I make football picks.
We make our football picks.
Yes.
All right, so you introduced us?
Yes, Dad. My name is John. This is Mark, and we are John's Crazy Socks.
John's Crazy Socks. So we started this little business, John's Crazy Socks, a social enterprise.
Yes.
Designed to, what's our mission?
A spring happiness. Our mission.
John's idea just happens to be the world's largest sock store.
Yeah, 4,000 different kinds of socks.
How about that?
Yes, Dad.
And during the pandemic, everybody's isolated.
I've been isolating all
we're
that.
trying to figure out how do you spread happiness if everybody's isolated.
Yeah,
This was one of the ways.
I was on the show.
We did this. We came up with two things. One, we do this Facebook Live.
Yes.
Connect to folks, bring a little joy out there. And we also started a dance party.
A dance party every Tuesday.
John hosts an online dance party, right?
On Sunday.
And this has also now grown into a
The
podcast.
podcast, yes.
The Spreading Happiness
Spreading Happiness
podcast.
podcast.
You like that?
I love it. I'm just glad you went around.
On all those podcast platforms, right?
Right, Dad.
You can go find it. And you can find all this stuff on our website. There are links to all this stuff. You can sign up for the dance party. You can learn about the podcast. We got links down below here if you want. But how you been?
I'm doing pretty well, Dad.
Today was a good day, right?
Yeah, today's a good day.
What did we do today?
All day.
All day.
All day we have a monthly management meeting.
Well,
and also
we normally do our monthly management meeting, but today
was
planning
a
day.
planning day.
We're trying to plan for next year, figure out what
Yeah.
we learned from
Yep,
this year.
I can learn about it.
You got some exciting things, right?
Yeah.
People want you to write a book.
Yeah, I have to write a cricket book.
You think you want to write a book?
Yes.
And we can start calling Arthur. You've been a busy guy. It is a lot of Special Olympics going on. It's soccer last Saturday.
I had soccer last Saturday. I was really good practice.
You did, and snowshoe.
No shit, yes.
Practice on Sunday. You're missing basketball tonight, right?
Yes.
Because later tonight,
Yeah.
we are speaking to employees at Moody's in Southeast Asia.
Oh, well, that would be exciting.
So we're going to be speaking to them at 9 o'clock Eastern time, but that's
what time of the time?
around there. It's going to be like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
I can't even figure out what day. It's the other side of the date line.
Yeah.
It could be tomorrow.
All the ones that work.
They could know.
Just America.
Right, we have that this weekend. We have that tomorrow. We're going to go see some friends who are getting ready for the New York Marathon.
Yeah, that could be exciting.
Your brother Patrick ran it already. He did it. They offered a virtual option, and he did a virtual option, which guarantees him a number for next year. It's hard getting the number.
Wow.
I ran that New York Marathon twice.
Yeah, my dad did.
Back in 1988.
Wow.
And then 2004. Was it 2004? Ran with
Yeah.
your mom?
Yeah, you did.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Your mom. She was good running that marathon.
My mama is a one brave woman.
Oh, she's a brave woman, huh? Why? Because she ran a marathon?
Yes, she
A
did.
lot of people run a marathon.
Yeah, she was brave. I love her.
That's pretty cool.
I love it, Mom.
Yeah. You want to tell your jokes? You got some jokes?
Yeah, I have one bad joke.
One bad joke.
Yeah, I'm not well. What did Miss Moon split play up with Mrs. Sun.
What did?
Why
did Miss Moon split up with Mr. Sun? I don't know why.
He never wanted to go out with her at night. Yeah.
Well, I got a couple questions for you. Did you know that the first French fries were not cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Let me ask you something. If a little kid fights and doesn't want to take a nap, is that resisting arrest? So I got these shoes cheap from a drug dealer.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping ever since. So I do have a football related story for you.
Yeah, good heard.
I was hearing this the other day from a friend of mine who's got a young daughter. She's in kindergarten. And she lives outside of Boston.
Nice.
And the teacher said to the class, how many here are Patriot fans? And everybody raised their hand, except my friend's daughter. She didn't raise her hand. And the teacher said, well, what's going on, Sally? Everybody here's a Patriot fan. What about you? She said, I'm a Jet fan. And the teacher said, a Jet fan? Why would you be a Jet fan? She said, because my mom is a Jet fan, my dad is a Jet fan, I'm a Jet fan. The teacher didn't like this. And the teacher said, you know, Sally, you have to make up your own mind about what team you want to root for. Like if both of your parents were no good, cheating, chiselers, drug addicts, thieves, what would you do then? He said, I'd still be a Jet fan. Well, what about your parents? No, I'm sorry, I already got the joke wrong. What about your parents? Well, if they were no good, cheating, chiselers, they'd be Patriot fans. I messed up the joke.
I know.
I messed up the joke. What can I tell you? Okay. Want to go to our picks?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go to our picks. See where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, there is something else going on besides our picks.
Yeah.
We're in a fantasy football league.
Yeah, we are.
Who's in first place?
My dad.
Can you say that a little louder, please?
My dad.
Who's in first place?
My dad.
I'm sorry. I don't think they heard you on the West Coast. Who's in first place?
My dad.
Oh, yes. You and your brother have a team together. Your other brother's got a team. I listen to you guys. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, by the
You
way,
carry on. Who's in first place?
my dad.
Okay, thank you.
And so for one thing,
What?
a whole week,
Yeah?
and Sean is our defense.
The Jets were your defense. Yeah, okay. Played the Jet defense last week. What can I tell you? Okay. Tonight, big ball game tonight, both in the World Series and tonight in football. The team from Philadelphia is playing a team from Houston.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
World Series has been wild. The other night, the Phillies rocked them, all sorts of home runs. And last night, the Astros threw a no-hitter. It was a collective no-hitter. It's only the second time it's ever happened in the World Series.
Right.
Yeah, long time ago. Okay. You know who threw a perfect game in the World Series? Don Larson, pitching for the
Don
Yankees.
Larson.
Yep. Yogi Berra catching him. All right, so Philadelphia. Oh, we have to tell people about our picks.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell them?
Hold your money. Don't be ever picked. I'm gonna be straight up.
And then Green Bay at Detroit. Green Bay's been miserable, and Detroit's been even worse. Who you got?
Taking the Packers.
You're taking Packers. Can we speak up a little?
Packers.
Take it with some force.
Packers.
Packers. And then the Indianapolis Colts against the New England Patriots, the Bill Belichick's. Indiana is playing their ninth-string quarterback. Who you got?
Taking Patriots.
I'm taking the Patriots. Now, the next game. I know what you're going to do in this game. It
Yeah,
is the
I-
Buffalo
I-
Bills traveling down to New Jersey to play the New York Jets. The Bills are favored by 13.5 points. The Bills are so mighty. It's the old world team, the Bills. And the Jets, oh, that quarterback, Zach Wilson, and they're missing Brees Hall and AVD on the line. Oh my God, can they even take the field? Who are you picking?
Um,
Go ahead.
I'm a little struggling with it.
I know you're struggling. Are you going to bet with your head or with your heart?
My head.
And your head says,
The Buffalo.
you're taking Buffalo.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I understand that. Me? I'm taking the Jets. I think the Jet defense is going to stifle Buffalo. Buffalo doesn't know what they're in for. I think the offense will get to be creative. We'll get some turnovers. We'll throw the ball around. We'll run the ball. Let's go, Jets.
Okay.
You don't have to feel bad about picking the Bills. But when the Jets win on Sunday, I'm going to be happy.
I was just a little bit nervous.
Don't be nervous. All right, then Minnesota is traveling to Washington. Here's the thing, Kirk Cousins used to play quarterback for Washington. And now he's going to play against them. And they got their backup quarterback, and now they're saying they're playing well. Who you taking?
I'm taking the Vikings.
You're taking the Vikings. I'm going to disagree. I'm going to take Washington.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just think, I know Minnesota's been playing well, but Washington's playing tough. They're playing physical ball. All right, the next one's a tough one to pick. The Raiders, who've been miserable, are
They
playing
were.
Jacksonville. Who you got?
Yes.
Raiders. Oh, you're whispering. Raiders. Come on. Say it with some confidence here.
Yes.
Raiders. Good, I'm going to disagree and take Jacksonville. All right. I want to call them the Clippers, but they're the Chargers.
Saucers.
Chargers.
Not Clippers.
They got to travel across
Oh
the
my
country
God.
to play Atlanta. Atlanta's got Cordell Patterson back. Who we got?
I'm taking the Saucers.
You're taking the Chargers. I'm taking Atlanta, the Dirty Birds, the Falcons.
Ouch.
I think the Chargers are overrated and undercoached, whereas Atlanta, I think that guy Mike Smith is a good coach. Then Seattle at Arizona. The Geno Smiths playing the Kyler Murrays. Who you got?
I'm taking Seattle.
I'm going to take Seattle too. Then the Rams at Tampa Bay. Boy, at one point, this would have been the premier game. But you got a couple of losing teams here. Who we got?
I'm taking the Rams.
You're taking the Rams. All right, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay then.
Ouch.
Ouch. Tennessee at Kansas City. Tennessee may be playing with a backup quarterback.
I'm taking Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kansas City. Go to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
Here I come.
I might take a train, I might take a plane. If I gotta walk there, I'm gonna get there just the same. Kansas City. Here I come. And then we get the Monday night game. Baltimore Ravens, named for Edgar Allan Poe's poem,
Yeah.
are playing the New Orleans Saints.
I'm taking the Ravens.
You're taking the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens too. All right, buddy.
Cool.
We'll see.
Give me that.
Oh, you're keeping track.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. You want to check in with some folks?
Yes, Dad.
Hey, our buddy Doug King is
Hi,
saying
Doug.
hello. Doug is a Jet fan.
He is.
He's a Jet fan. He's happy about that. Michael Campbell says you're one of his favorite guys.
I very appreciate it.
Jim is out there saying you're always spreading happiness.
Yes, I am.
This is a good stuff. Mary Slattery, the matriarch of the Slattery family.
Hey, Mary.
She's up there in Groton, Mass. Groton, Mass is a fun town.
Yep.
Caroline is busy, but wanted Caroline's her daughter, comes to all our dance parties, and wanted to tell you that your dance party is one of her favorite things to do each week. And she's always recruiting new people to join in. Well, that makes us happy, huh?
Yep.
And then Patty is saying hello from Hop Pug, not
Happy.
far away. Jim is saying go Browns. Doug remembers that Don Larson pitched that perfect game in the World Series, though Doug was not around for that. I mean, he's old, but he's not that old, you know. Uh-oh, Jonathan Bleeker. Hello, John and Mark.
Hi, Jonathan.
He's going to Grand Central Terminal tomorrow. That's his happy day. I think he just takes the train in and sits in the railroad station.
he going. Yeah, he going to Ripley tomorrow.
Very cool.
That could be exciting. And also that Sunday is a very special day for him.
So, why? What's Sunday?
Sunday is his birthday.
Oh, well, we'll celebrate that next week at work. Okay, so Susie Vaughn, who I really like, but I don't know if I like her anymore. She's rubbing some salt in the wound. And what that means? It's a metaphor. I know, you're not big on metaphors, are
No,
you?
not really.
What do you think happens if you get a wound and you rub salt in it? How do you think it feels? It stings. It really hurts. So it's bad enough you get the wound, but then to rub salt in it makes it worse. You know what? You know what Susie is?
Yeah.
She's a Patriot fan, and she's writing. So how about the Jets last week? The Patriots stole the show. You know, Susie, we liked you a lot, Susie. You're trying to hurt us now, trying to kick us when we're down. But you know what? The Jets play the Patriots in 2 weeks. They're gonna get revenge. How about that? You think so? And you know, and this is a fair question. She wants to know what happened on Wednesday night. Well, we're going to try to do this on Wednesday nights. But last night we had meetings and a presentation to give, so we didn't make it to Wednesday night. But here we are on Thursday night.
Right.
We still got a presentation to do tonight. Boy, you work hard, don't you?
I do.
Oh, Mary Slattery is talking about,
Hi,
forget
Mary
the
Slattery.
Jets. He's talking about the best football team around, undefeated football team, nationally ranked football team. You know what team that is? Holy Cross.
Holy crap.
Holy Cross. The Crusaders up there in Worcester, Mass. They beat Fordham last week in overtime in a thrilling game. They're ranked number, I think it's 7 in the country now.
Wow.
In 1AA. They're one of only 10 undefeated teams in Division 1. Doug King is saying go Jets. Brian is saying go Seahawks. And Jim want to know about the Browns. Browns are off this week.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they're resting up, huh? All right, buddy. Let's see. So this weekend, tomorrow we've got a busy day.
A busy day.
And then we're going into tomorrow night. And then Saturday you got soccer.
Soccer Saturday, then I'm going to a funeral.
We're going to go to the services for Maria's dad. Maria works with us. And her dad was a fun guy, a thriving guy, and passed away. So they're having the services on Saturday. And we're going to go and pay our respects.
Yep.
And then, what are you going to do?
I'm getting a haircut.
Oh, a haircut, because you got to look handsome, right?
Yeah, I've been at the front and I'm playing in the back.
And then you might be going out Saturday night?
Yes, I am.
Uh,
And also,
what a busy day, huh?
I have plans.
You have plans?
And I'll go to Twin Tacos.
Tony Tacos, oh, you plan well ahead. You don't just play it by ear.
Yeah. I'm going to Twin Tacos. I'm making love tacos.
Oh, you're going to take your friend Megan out for tacos,
Yeah,
okay.
she loves chicken tacos.
Chicken tacos.
And she loves chicken tacos. And probably come back here and play games.
Okay. So that's Saturday. And then Sunday, snowshoe.
No, sure.
And then we're going to watch the Jets beat the Bills.
I don't see anything.
You don't want to say anything because you're nervous about the game. You think the Bills will beat the Jets.
No, don't.
Don't get upset. Relax. The Bills are the better team.
Don't say it.
That's okay. I'm still rooting for my Jets.
Me too.
Yeah, now Susie Vaughn wants to make up. Oh, Doug wants to know how's the girlfriend.
Yeah, she lost.
Yeah, no more. They broke up. John is moving on.
Yeah, Daniel?
You are a free man, and you know Joni Mitchell sang about being a free man in Paris. You're a free man in Huntington.
Right.
You're single
Yeah,
and
Daniel?
eligible, huh?
Yep.
You got to figure all this stuff out, son.
No.
I'm not telling you to get back or together
No.
or not get
No.
back together.
No.
What do I know?
No.
I've been married for 41 years.
No. I can't any worse.
So you can't get any worse. You're moving on.
I move on. I just move
You're
on.
growing up, moving on.
Yeah.
You're shaking the dust off your shoes.
Yes, it,
Okay.
yes, it do.
All right, folks. Well, we'll be back on next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Okay, because Thursday you got basketball.
I
So,
do.
Susie, we are going to try to make it happen next Wednesday. Let's have a good weekend. We hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah, I hope you next weekend.
And, you want great socks, want great gifts. Where do they get them?
I got John'sCrazySocks.com.
And hope we spread a little happiness for you. Thanks a lot, folks.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.